Well, tonight there are concerns the 16th Street Mall has lived out its time. It's now 35 years old.
So these are pictures of what city leaders envisioned the mall to look like in 1977 during the original design phase. Well, there's new momentum to reinvent the mall.
And Denver 7's Megan Lopez is going 360 on what the future of the mall should look like.
There's a certain charm to the 16th Street Mall. Something about the music, the food, the shopping that draws in tourists and Denverites alike. Musician Brett Dallas comes here to play for the people, yes, but also because
the acoustics are fantastic. So as a musician, I mean, this is where it's at.
While Brett's playing, he's also noticing problems.
The condition of these roads is a problem.
The tiling that makes up the street of the mall pops out of place all the time.
And sometimes they'll pop up underneath the undercarriage of the bus and make a very loud sound.
There's also a lot of close encounters between mall buses and pedestrians. The city of Denver is working to fix both of those issues, but it's going to mean a major redesign. So what does the future of the mall look like? Well, it depends on who you ask. For the city, it's all about being practical. For Denver police, the future depends on public perception. For businesses, it's all about bringing in more people. But for some who work at the mall, the future is uncertain.
The infrastructure of the mall is in pretty bad shape.
For Denver Public Works, the mall is sort of a money pit, and those granite pavers need to go.
It's costing quite a bit of money each year to maintain the mall.
With more people visiting, it might be time to reimagine the mall to make it a safer and more practical use of space.
We are trying to make it even greater for the rest of the 21st century.
The idea here is to get rid of the center median, push the bus lanes inside, and widen the sidewalks on both sides.
We can make it more activated and function a little better than it has in the past.
Hey, how's it going today?
That redesign means this hot dog stand on the median
Be $5.50, okay?
will have to move.
I've been here for like a year and a half.
Albert Breckenridge says the mall does have its problems.
Biggest issue I see is the homeless. They're able to set up. I had two people set up right here for like a week.
And that hurts his business.
It slows me down. It makes people not as willing to come up to me.
He's hoping the redesign cleans up the area. Meanwhile, for Denver police, it's all about changing public perception.
We want that good old-fashioned community policing vibe.
The mall has gotten a bad rap after several serious incidents like this pipe attack in 2016. Commander Aaron Sanchez says policing efforts are reducing crime in the area and that DPD is doing its own upgrades there.
We're also getting downtown the acoustic technology shot spotter
to pinpoint shots fired in the area. As for the homeless population, that's a bigger issue than the mall itself.
Our idea is to look at the bigger issues of mental health and substance abuse.
Meanwhile, for the Downtown Denver Partnership, this redesign is
good for business and it's good for the people that use the mall.
CEO Tammy Dorr says it's important to get this process right because
it's one of the biggest economic drivers in our entire city. It is the largest employment center in terms of a geographic area.
And it could reinvigorate the economy.
A city needs a heart, and our heartbeat is right here on the 16th Street Mall.
You have a great one.
But construction always has an impact on the bottom line for businesses big and small.
Normally, I'm here every day. Thanks, man.
For people like Ray Brown, who sells the Voice newspaper,
I'm almost certain I'm going to get hit by it.
Since he'll have to move to a place with less foot traffic. The way Ray sees it, this change isn't necessarily for the people who live here.
I think they're catering more to the tourists than they are to, which I understand. This is kind of the moneymaker.
Back on his little corner of acoustic paradise, Brett Dallas knows that sounds of construction don't mesh well with music.
So I'm going to have to figure something else out as far as where I want to go play.
But just like this mall's old charm, Dallas says he too will return once the construction is done. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.